Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire Daily Challenges, October 4th, 2018. Yes, October 4th and not October 3rd. And you might be wondering, where is October 3rd? Well, October 3rd will not be coming out on my channel, as I did do the daily. Actually, in fact, I did the daily 3 times. 2 times on camera and then 1 time just off camera, just to test a theory. The reason it's not going to release is that the entire video with 2 attempts was just under 11 minutes long, which is just not long enough for me to bother putting out the video, and both of them were extremely bad fails of dying to the first elite and then the 4th elite on the first floor. That is because yesterday's daily, I don't think I can see the modifiers. I can't. Had a new modifier called Deadly something. I cannot remember the word now. It was Deadly something, but basically what it did, if any of you have played it, you would know that it is a modifier that changes question marks to have a potential elite fight, or a much higher chance though of a potential chest in question mark rooms, other than the other options of getting chests normally, enemies, shops, events, etc, etc. But of course, on my first attempt, 2 of my first 3 question mark rooms were elites on the second attempt, and that's why I did the first attempt. It was 1 elite and then the actual elite, and I died. So I was just very annoyed by that. So the run quality wasn't good enough, the commentary wasn't good enough, everything about it was just not good enough. So what we are going to do is, of course, we're sitting on 2 losses and 1 win right now. Looks like today's run is insanely hard. Insanely hard. Just looking at this, having a less than 1,000 top 100, less than 1,000 top 20 score tells me today's run is going to be insanely hard. These Japanese names or Chinese names I can never read are sitting at 1,300. That's like a normal daily score. So top 20 is going to be very, very low for us, which means we have a very good chance here of actually hitting a top 20 point or top 100 point if we win the run alone. Just winning the run right now will give us more than enough to potentially get placed very, very high on the rankings, because these are extremely low scores. 815 top 100 score, that's extremely low. For now though, we're going to check out our characters, the Iron All-Star, Diverse, and Terminal. I can see why those 3 do not synergize great together. All-Star, of course, 5 colorless cards is fine. Diverse, you know, it's very bad for the Ironclad, because Ironclad is a pretty specific subset of like playstyles. And then of course Terminal is very bad, because if you have Diverse, your chance of getting stuff like Feed is way lower, which means you can't supplement your HP like that. The plate armor is going to be great though, but we're going to have to see how it goes. So now let's just jump into it. Let's just jump straight into the run and see what's happening. So 815 score, very, very low. Very intense, very hard daily, because with only 8 hours left, that means very hard daily. We got the bomb, crystallized panache, and 2 bandages up. And the bandages up are great, keeping our HP healed up, keeping our HP up. I mean, it works with this pretty well, but the main problem is the loss of max HP. Panache is good, so this and this is just like potential panache plays. And of course we got a couple here. So what we are looking for is lots of 0 costing cards. Probably want to go into a defensive type of more silenty type defensive card pick play, so we can make panache work for us. The bomb is just nice. If we can drop bomb on the first turn every turn, we're in a good place, because then we just have to play defensively for 3-ish turns, and then it will deal a lot of good damage. So lots of defensive cards we want, lots of blocks, lots of 0 costers, lots of card draw, potentially any energy creation or energy supplements that we could get would be great. But I'm thinking we're going to want to focus a bit more on the blocks, because damage wise with panache, crystallize, which gives us 0 costing cards, so we can use it for panache. The bomb doing damage after 3 turns, and then of course being able to heal up. We should be in an okay place. We should be in a pretty good place in general. So I'm actually a little bit excited about this run. I'm feeling a lot more confident about just seeing these 5 cards we get from Specialized, or All-Star. So it's All-Star. Specialized is the 5 rares. We got 3 rares though, so I guess that's kind of lucky, but 3 rares and 2 uncommons, that's actually pretty lucky. But let's jump into it and let's see what we get. So elite, 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 elite. So there's 2 elites. There is 1 elite. So this is a 1 elite run no matter how we do it. So I'm going to do the latest elite possible. So I'm going to take this route all the way through this combat and do 1 elite. It's going to give us 1 question mark, which is scary. No shops and 1 question mark. We should go like this so we can get 2 question marks. Or we can go for shops. I don't think we need shops though. We want cards, so the monsters are actually looking great for us. I'm taking it a little bit slower here. I'm taking it a bit carefully here. And that's simply because I did lose yesterday's daily, and because that I've already been put into this kind of mental loop, I almost want to say, where I just don't feel confident in the run and what I can accomplish with the run. So that of course is a problem for me. So I'm a bit more skeptical a bit more careful. A lot of things like that. So we are going to take some damage here. 3 damage. Nothing we can really do about it. Plate armor coming to touch for us though. Very nice. And I think we should just be able to kill this guy now and find ourselves in a good place. So. So we can also get multiple bomb plays. That's actually kind of a big... Oh, it resets the timer? No, it doesn't. Just a new timer came up. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm thinking Flechettes is really good here. As I'm saying, I want to go more skill cards because these are 4 skills we added. So next I'm going to go for Flechettes. Skills feel really like what I'm after right now. I'm looking for some more skill type cards, more blocks, more of those mainly. So I'm pretty okay with this right now. Panache is of course great. I mean, we have to make Panache work. It's a little difficult, I'm not gonna lie, but we have to see how Crystallize comes into play with that. So a little bit of Synchronize is good. Maybe a little... Okay, we should have played Bash first, then that, and then Synchronize, because Synchronize was free. It's a bit of a misplay on my side there, but it's just okay. It's not the end of the world. It's really not the end. We haven't got a Panache plate. We don't really have a Panache deck just yet. So I'm actually gonna zoom this reinforced. I'm actually gonna just go like this and like this and then like this. I mean, we were 1 card away from playing Panache. We could have probably played... Oh, actually, we should have just played Panache. That was my bad. I messed that one up a bit. I think I should have just played Panache. Cloak and Dagger, 100%. Not even that. I do not even have to think. Yes, I will also obtain a curse card for a bunch of potential future gold, of course. So. Not a great opening hand here right off the bat. Probably want to attempt to do as much damage as we can do somewhere, so maybe like that. That's fine. So we're taking 0. We've got plate armors. We're actually taking 0. This is actually great. This is actually really good. We've got vulnerable on him. He should die now. We're taking 0 damage. We're playing another block. We're taking still 0 damage. Oh, he didn't die because I was weakened. Oh, it doesn't matter because we played a block because I preemptively played a block, so it didn't end up mattering. But still important. Still important that I do keep that in mind. Also, when I play cards like that, let's play in the... Oh, I could have killed you there, but why? Why would I want to kill you when I could just not kill you? Misplaced, guys. I'm a little bit rusty. I'm a little bit shook. I'm honestly a little bit shook from yesterday's run. Oh, painful, destroying type of run. You know, those runs that just they hurt you inside. Those types. Yeah, it was just one of those very bad days. So I'm not gonna bother playing anything. I'll just tank the damage. It's fine. It's very, very little damage, as I knew. The amount of heals we have in my deck, I don't care too much. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. Maybe we can do that for nothing. Misplayed here. Probably should have just taken off one of the people or tried to block them all. But as I said, we have so many bandage ups that I don't care too much. Now I know that... There we go. I know that you're going to die to bomb now, so I would prefer to not waste my stuff there. And that's beautiful. Charged battery, exactly what I want. Now, don't get me wrong. There's definitely an argument to be made that... this does a little bit more damage. I mean, that could be good. It doesn't exhaust, so that actually could be really good. But I think Cloak and Dagger is the way to go because of Panache. Crystallize is also super good. But I think you want to go Cloak and Dagger with that extra shift, with that extra chance at getting Panache plays off. Because I think Panache is actually a very big deal that I'm kind of like forgetting about. So. Perfect Strike's fine. It should be able to take out one of them at least, so it looks like great for us. A little bandage up, another bandage up, why not? Beautiful. We're not taking any damage. We killed one of the people. We're up to full HP. So honestly, right now I feel very confident about the run. I feel like we're in a really good place. I feel like we have a really good chance. All we need to do, simply all we need to do now is we just need to get any form of max HP. That's what we're after right now. We're after that max HP land. You know what I'm saying? We want that, max HP. So the Panache play came through, and then the one play came through. Is beautiful. Oof, this is a tough one. I mean, I don't want a defrag, right? Because I got no stuff yet. If I knew defrag was coming up, I would have maybe taken Glacier. Because Glacier is pretty good. It gives us like the block it normally gives plus 5 extra block automatically, and with the defrag it would have been like 6. I guess it's maybe not good. Maybe Wild Strike. We are a bit low on the damage front now, in all honesty. But I mean, the flex was good. We don't have enough card draw to make the flex work. So maybe Wild Strike. But we don't really want another. We don't want wound cards in our deck. It is 12 damage, so that's quite a bit of damage. It's actually the most damage I have in this deck. So Wild Strike does seem... I'm going to go for the Deflector. I'm going to do it a little bit differently today. I did say I wanted to go a little bit more defensive, so let's do it, see how it goes, you know. Trust in new for change, trust in news. Maybe beneficial to every now and then, trust in different, you know. You don't want to play the same old run every single time, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of Infernal Blade action. I mean, we'll start with the Flechettes. We'll go for normal strike. We'll go for one of these. And we haven't got our bomb out or panache out yet, so that's kind of bad. I guess that's something I didn't think about, was the fact that, you know, it does revolve around me drawing the cards. So I'm gonna actually do this because it would make him weak enough that I would only take one and lose one plate armor. So it worked out pretty good. One of these, one of these, one of those, and one of those, and one of those. One away from getting panache play there. Panache play would have killed him, by the way. Battle chance is nice. We wouldn't mind the battle chances naturally in the deck either, honestly. So far I'm feeling very confident. Obviously Metallis does the right way to go. I'm feeling very confident right now. Bottled Flame. I think we want Pommel Strike in opening hand. More card draw is probably good. I will go for loot. And I'll go for more loot. And I think this is where you should draw the line. I mean, do I care about fighting Lagavulin? I really don't. It's not the Lagavulin. It was not. I repeat, it was not the Lagavulin. Okay. So a little bit of a mistake probably from me there. I'm not gonna lie. I don't need to apply more vulnerable. I've got enough vulnerable right now, and I'm actually okay. I'm gonna hold off on this. I hold off on the power card now. So this is scary. As I said, I've got a pretty much defensive deck going right now. So he's gonna get a lot of buffs, and I'm not gonna get a lot of buffs. So I'm very worried about that, and it means I'm gonna take quite a bit of damage here. But worst case scenario comes, I do have a heal coming, so it's not the end of the world. So this is good. I'm pretty sure we can out everything here. There we go. So we have 17 block right. We can do this. So we can get an additional little bit of HP. It's not a problem. We're not going to take any damage here. We are vulnerable though. But I was pretty hoping we could kill here, but it doesn't actually look like it's going to happen. So I'm a little bit worried now. Panache, strike. Got to play 4 cards. I can literally play 4 cards. Okay. So he got a ton of upgraded stuff, but Panache did play. Oh, he put some. Now we're gonna take a lot of damage. It's okay. I think that was the best play though. Even though we did take some damage, you are definitely 100% right about that. I think that was the right play to just let's minimum. Actually, a lightning bolt doesn't feel bad at all. I'm gonna take it. Just to minimize some of the stuff that I was taking. So now we need to make a decision here. Like Metallicize is pretty good. Pommel Strike is super good. Panache Crystallize is also super good. I'm actually gonna upgrade Crystallize. 5 0 costing cards with Panache is like super good. Now of course maybe obviously stuff like resting was a good idea, but you know, I made my decision. Just add a ton of cards. So even if we play both of these, we will not get a Panache play. So let's wait a turn. Our bomb's about to go off. That's 30 something damage. It's huge. Get a Metallicize and get one of these in. And you know what? I don't even need to attack. So the bomb will wake him up. It's fine. He wakes up. We get our turn. It wasn't too bad. So I'm gonna start off with the Dual Wield and the Ball Lightning. We go for a little bit of Bands Up action. A little bit of that. A little bit of that Ball Lightning action. That Ball Lightning action. Some normal strike action, and then let's pop a Regen Potion. Start getting some of our HP back. Beautiful. We're in a great place right now. We're not taking too much damage. We're healing up every turn. I just feel very confident now, which is a nice feeling. It's nice to feel confident for a change in a Slay the Spire run instead of feeling unconfident in a Slay the Spire run. So I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So let's chill this up. Let's Corpus Explosions up. Let's strike it up. Let's lace it up. Let's not beautiful. Got a little poison going. We got a little bit of ice armor coming. We got a little bit of heal happening right now. We're in a good place. We're in a great place. Pretty much he should just die now. Goodbye. Beautiful. I'm feeling a lot more confident right now. Second Metallicize is super tempting. I'm actually gonna do it. It's very, very tempting. Ooh. Getting an early bomb would have been great here. Well, let's start with Token Drag. See what happens. Okay. Got one of these. We got the bomb, but I used all my energy like a fool, so now I can't use the bomb. I guess that's a little bit of a misplay on my side, so it's okay. It's not the end of the world. We're going to get enough block here. These guys are never going to attack for more 4, so we're just going to ignore them. Go straight for the guy in the back. Boom. Do some of that action, and then start hitting the guy in the back. It's beautiful. Just super slow play it. Just relax. Take our time. After yesterday's daily, I'm a lot more relaxed now. A lot less critical about how I play or what I do, because yesterday's daily was a nice eye-opener for me of what could go wrong in a run if I get too in my own head about it, and that's definitely what I did. So I'm very happy that yesterday's run is over with. I don't have to worry about it too much, and I don't have to see it anytime soon, hopefully, because honestly, if I never see yesterday's run again for the rest of my days on Earth, I think that would be too soon. It was atrocious. It was absolutely atrocious. Very embarrassing as well. Like, that's why I just didn't upload it. There was no point uploading it. I was so tilted and angry and upset that there was no point. All that would have happened was I would have looked like a fool who got way too angry with something I probably should not get so angry about. So. But wondering why I didn't play the bandage there? I didn't need to play the bandage there. It was that simple. So very nice when life is simple like that. We can take out one. I think we actually definitely want to take out one. I'm going to take one doing 7, I think is what she was saying. I think we get more out of taking out one than we get from not taking out one. So being a little bit unlucky on these bomb plays. I'll be the first to admit, you know, I wish the bomb showed up more often. Kind of built my entire deck around it, but it's okay. It's okay. This arm is the Guardian. Super good against the Guardian. What do we upgrade though? Like, the bomb feels so good against the upcoming boss. It really does. Metallicize feels good. Metallicize feels super good. This arm also feels super good. Like, -3 strength on that Guardian makes him pretty much pointless. Metallicize this arm. I think Metallicize gives us like more benefit than this arm. I'm hoping, but we'll find out. We'll find out soon. Straight up right off the bat, using Metallicize just like it feels really nice. So I'm very happy about that. That makes me very happy, man. Of course, I do need to do a lot of damage here, so I'm a little worried. Well, let's start off with a. Let's get a. I think Caltrips a little bit. Nash it up in here. Now, I don't think we can actually do enough damage to get through this guy. That's kind of the problem we're sitting right now. We could card draw. See if we get some zeros. We did get a banded 0, so I'm going to play 3 cards. 3 cards will do 10 with Panache. So 6. And then Panache will do enough to knock him down. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But slow. A little bit slow on the damage front. I'll be the first to admit. Definitely going to be the first to admit it. I think you start with inserts. Then you defend. Then you strike. Then you don't. Oh, we're getting 3. Fantastic. We got 13 right now. We take 3, so we can use 1 more. That should be fine. Beautiful. And we even got a Panache out of that. So that was actually 100% worth it. 100% worth it. So another Metallicize. So right now we've got 7 plus 5, which is 12, and he's doing 16, so that's 17, and we're beautiful. Now, of course, I would have loved to use the bomb, but unfortunately, not that fast. But it's okay. It's okay. I know you're all like, I thought you said you built your whole deck around the bomb. You are correct. I actually did build my whole deck around the bomb, but you know, if the bomb doesn't shut, That's just how things go. You know, sometimes in life things don't work out exactly how you wanted it to. You just need to accept it. As I said, after yesterday's run, I was so like, I actually honestly want to say the Swart was such a horrible experience for me that I've kind of just like really reevaluated my position on this game and how I'm going to approach it from now on, and I've definitely decided that I'm going to take it slightly less seriously. Of course, I want to always get as many wins as I can. You know, I'm always after that beyond perfect when possible. No doubt in my mind, this is definitely a situation. So I've got more than enough block off the pommel here, definitely. And I'm just going to end our turn. I don't think I need to go overboard right now. I've got 9 poison sticking. It's really good. He loses a lot of his stuff when I hit him. It's just all a great situation. So I just want to check my block here. See, for 12, I have 12. So I should be exactly fine. I should be exactly fine, game. Just want to point this out that I don't trust this game, okay? Slay, I don't want to be rude, Slay the Spire, but sometimes I don't trust you. I know I had 12 block. I know he's doing 12, but you know what? I don't need to play safe here, so let's go for it. You know, let's go all in. Go all in the game. Don't care at all about any consequences. I want to maintain that beyond perfect. I don't want to lose that beyond perfect just because the game suddenly changes one thing up that I wasn't expecting. Off damage, I'll take it. It works for my deck. Oh, give me a second to think. Excuse me, I was actually coughing off camera. That's why I muted the mic. So let me tell you my thought process here, right? So I thought about this now while I was coughing myself to death. Take a sip of my water. Curse power is like the obvious one, right? It's like get 3 relics, get 3 curses. But normality 100% FSUS. Pain FSUS. What's it called? Regret potentially FSUS. Not as bad though. 4 curses mean we curse the 5 curse 100-point combo though. Sozu's untakeable now. It's an untakeable relic. The potions are just too good in this game. You cannot take Sozu. And then Philosopher is untakeable too. So we have to take Calling Bow. And we got normality. Okay, so we might want to remove normality. That's all actually perfect. Oh, we get 10 armor out of the bat. And we get more armor attack. We might want to remove normality. But that's the only thing we care about. If we can get a blue candle from the shop, which is very likely, we would actually be in a great place. So 2 elites. Second elite. So we need to go through one of these paths because we need to get 2 elites. Oh wait, there's 3 elites. We can actually do 3 elites here. Or we can do 2 elites and get a shop early. I'm a bit worried about the damage I'm taking with low HP. This is a tough one. Normality is so scary. It 100% destroys my entire basis of my deck. I really want to get an early shop though. So I'm going to take this path. So our biggest fear right now is normality. Just straight up, our biggest fear is normality. All we're really scared of is normality. That's kind of it. Everything else, not a big deal. We get 4 armor every turn. We're in a good place regardless of that. So I'm only worried about this guy, Mr. Normality, because he really does destroy my deck and everything I'm trying to accomplish with this deck. He's a 100% anti my deck kind of card, right? He's made to destroy me. He's absolutely made to destroy me. So I am actually contemplating if I get the chance to just straight up remove him from my deck, because I don't think it's something I want to see in my deck at all. And this is kind of what I was going for this whole time. I was like, let's attempt to go for some kind of just very heavy defensive deck with our plated armor, our metallicizers, everything we have right now. We're in actually a great place for that situation specifically. So I'm very happy Panache will pick up the kill. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I feel like we have a very good thing going here, and we should really just work at making it. Now flying near is super tempting because energy is kind of a concern for me, but I think I'm gonna go for the eyes simply because it's a 0 costing card, and I want 0 costing cards obviously. A and B because oh, maybe a misplay there. Maybe oh, it wasn't a misplay at all. Beautiful. 19 block. I'll take 1. I think I'll take 1. That's okay. I'll take 1 damage, guys. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried at all. A little bit of panache action, a little bit of defense action. Obviously, I should have played for Chess a little bit earlier, but I played all those amazing defensive cards. You know, they're kind of good. I'll take 1 out so long. I think taking out 1 guy right off the bat is just a good idea. So I mean, normality is scary, no doubt, but is it that scary though? I'm actually starting to think it might not be. Now I am worried now about fighting the Awakened one on the 3rd floor, because obviously, as you can see, the Awakened one is a big problem for our deck and what we're trying to accomplish. So he's gonna get away, unfortunately. Yeah. You know, good for you. I couldn't kill you fast enough. You start burning my money. That's what I get. That's what I get. Now we don't have strength up, so I'm gonna take leap. Shop. Now this is a very important shop. These are so important. Now self repair, I don't think is important because we're healing too much. We need max HP. We need max HP. That's what we really need. So what is this? More options, right? I mean, that's really good. I'm gonna take the boot as well, and I'm gonna remove the normality. It's so scary though, because then if I get like 4 curse, I'm gonna be upset that I didn't get the 5 curse combo bonus. And the points are so loaded that that extra 100 is like game changing. Roll holes 3 times, it's 15 damage for 2. We don't have any strength up, so that does not do anything for us. We want stuff that are free or very cheap. Secret weapon would have been great actually. Discovery is pretty good. Discovery is really good. Let's put discovery in there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this. I feel like we're in a, I feel like we're in an okay place right now. We're not in the greatest place, don't get me wrong, but I think we're in an okay place, and I think that's very important. Just like understanding and realizing that we're in an okay place right now. Oh, this is beautiful. Panache into this. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about right here. This is what you want. Now obviously getting something like Metallicized out would have been very helpful for us, but I knew the panache play would be there for us, so I wasn't too worried about it. And we should get more than enough. Even being vulnerable, I don't see us necessarily taking too much damage here, so I don't know why. I was playing that, I guess, for the... Oh, I went up to 24. Why did you go up to 24? Oh, the weekend went away, of course. So there's normality. The guy I was worried about, but it's okay. Actually, no, just 3 strikes here, just straight up. I'm getting more than enough block out of this. I should be more than fine. So right now, the thing I would say that matters the most for my deck, that I'm really after, is just straight up zero costing cards. Any energy creation would be great. Potentially some card draw would be. I think I said card draw already, but card draw would be great. More zero coster cards would be great. So crystals I think I should use way earlier because there's stuff like offering that you can get. It's so good, honestly. It's so good. Let's see, I can actually let's play that a little bit. Our bombs are about to go off like crazy, and this poor guy doesn't stand a chance against the amount of bombs I have. So that's just how it is. I'm gonna do this just to. I want to kill him. Never mind. Never mind. I want to kill him with panache. Normality. Shut me down, baby. Shut me down. Static Discharge I don't think does anything for me. Clothesline's pretty good. It's good damage, but it's a bit on the expensive side. Chaos just feels bad, except if we upgrade it, it's kind of good. It's kind of good if we upgrade it, but I think these are all skippable, so I'm just going to skip these and move along. Honestly, just looking at it, they just don't feel good enough. Straight up. Like, honestly, I'm just going to tell you straight. I'm not going to, like, play around. They just don't feel good enough to me. I look at it and I think to myself, you know what? You don't feel good enough. Into one of these, into one of these. Okay, into one of these. There's the panache play. It came a little bit late. I wanted a tiny bit earlier than that, but it's okay. And we won't get to the panache play. I'm not using the advantage. Now, Clumsy's great. Don't get me wrong. I love Clumsy. Clumsy's great curse. Now, you know why it's a great curse? I'll tell you why it's a great curse. You already know why, but I'm going to tell you anyway just because I'm that nice guy. Because it freaking gets rid of itself. It comes up one time and then it's gone, and then you never need to worry about it. It doesn't do anything negative. It doesn't ruin your run in any way, shape, or form. It's just a very nice card. Always just being the nice guy showing up for you. Never doing you dirty. Never making your game difficult in any way, shape, or form. So, more than enough block items. I add a bunch of zero costing cards today. Now, what we would really like is Blue Candle. Blue Candle would be like the relic for us. If we can get a Blue Candle, we'll be in such a good place. Like, seriously. Now, there is normality. This is exactly what we were worried about. But we're going to play around it. We don't care about the normality as much. It's not that bad, actually. It's like, it's bad. It's a bad relic that we care about. But it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of turbo action feels great. A little bit of strike action. And a little bit of battle points. Let's go for Rainbow. There's absolutely zero way to get a second panache place. I don't get too much. But the problem we have right now is we're just not doing damage. And I didn't realize this until now, obviously. But it's actually kind of a big deal. I've gone extremely heavy on the defensive cards. And obviously not clearly not enough damage cards. So I need to look into that right now. Like, damage cards need to be added to this deck today. Now there the bomb goes off. I will take care of one. It's really good for us. One down, one to go. There's another bomb. A little bit of battle chance action, a little bit of turbo action. Go for a little bit of these things, a little bit of strike, a little bit of strike. And the panache play goes off and you just feel good. Every time we get a panache play off, we're in a much better place. Than we were previously, before the panache play obviously went off. Beautiful. Ooh. I feel like we need damage. So the beam style feels tempting, but I think like all of them are just bad. So I'm just gonna skip. I mean, beam style's not bad. Who's our boss? Oh, collector. I'm kind of in a position where I can't really deal with the collector. I'm gonna skip these cards. I just don't think they like do enough for my deck. Lose, got a special relic, gain 5 max release 1, become curse and get the K. That's our 5th curse. I'm gonna do it because I want that 5th curse bonus. Because that's 100 points. And that's 100 points I can't pass up because I'm a pussy. Okay. I hate to say it. I hate to use that word and I hate to say it like that, but the fact of the matter is the fact of the matter, and the fact of the matter is that if I did that, I was just straight up going to be, and forever would have been, a pussy. And that's not who I like to be, baby. That's not who I like to be. The K is really not that bad if you remember about it. I have to clearly say that because, ooh, big misplays on my side, guys. Big misplays on my side. I made a little bit of error there. I thought I had way more energy than I actually had, and 100% misplayed that. So big deal, obviously. Cannot afford to make plays like that in the future, please. We'll definitely get enough block now for ever and ever and ever. We get 19 block every turn just for free. It's really good. Got a bomb coming soon. We can even do a little bit of bandage up action, get some of our health back. So the bomb will kill you now. I've got more than enough block for you. So I think just start minimizing your HP as much as you can, and bomb can do the best. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm very confident right now. Where I am right now, I feel very confident. I feel like we're in a good place. Got some good stuff going. We're getting more than enough block every turn. Very good. So we're probably going to upgrade the other metallicize. I'm thinking it's probably a good idea. Of course, as I've mentioned before, and I'll mention again, you know, if we come up against the collector, we will be in a bad place. We will find ourselves in a little bit of a uh-oh type of situation, you know what I mean? But that does also mean we have to come up against the Awaken one. And there's always a chance we don't, so it's not too bad. Still not taking any damage. We still find a way to maintain our HP here, so it's really good. So that's 19. We already enough things. So let's just go as much damage as we can until the normality stops us. Definitely our biggest problem right now is 100% going to fall under the damage spectrum. We just don't do enough damage quick enough. Now Infinite Blades could change that. And it really helps out for the panache play. So I'm actually gonna do it. And I think you have to commit then to it. If you see it, I think you have to kind of commit to it. You have to be like, you know what? I got the Infinite Blades. Let's commit to the Infinite Blades. I don't think we have much of a choice. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this. I think just getting more block here would be good, and we can go for like a strike on this guy. We can split our damage up because we know next turn, at the end of next turn, we will take hits from them all. So killing one of them would of course be very nice, but realistically it's unlikely, even though we do 220 damage with that attack, which is kind of insane. So right off the bat we've got them pretty low. Now I'm scared about that because that could be a normality mishap. Let's go for a reckless charge, I guess. It's going to give us our highest chance. So we could take out 1, and then we're going to get 4 plus 8 plus 7 is 15. So we're going to take some damage. Or we could just block for 7. No, we'll have to take out 1. It's the better option. Like straight up on damage is the better option. And I could have used Battle Trance and looked for like a panache play there, but I don't think that was necessary. A little bit of a worse turn for us here, just slightly, but not the end of the world. So this is actually kind of fine. We're actually in an okay place right now. I feel like we're in a fine place. We're not taking too much damage. The only fear I have now is my max HP, because my max HP is now at a point where I will die to the Awaken one specifically. I mean, I think the Awaken one or even the our boy the Time Lord will both kill us. We don't really have energy, so Skewer feels really bad. Reflex feels really... All these just feel really bad. I'm just going to skip them all. I feel like we're getting a little bit unlucky on the card selection we're getting. War Paint, kind of good. I mean, just a free upgrade. Oh, we took the part that did not have the elite. I decided to take the part that did not have elite. Okay, so we kind of have to go for these next 2 elites. No. We've learned our lesson the hard way. Man, but I have so many cards I would like to upgrade. I'll do this elite fight and I'll see how it looks after this elite fight, and then we'll decide. Like this, into like this. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, this is a little bit bad. Oh, we lost Panache. That's so mean, game. That's so mean. Lost 2 player armor 2. The bomb is the way to go with a little bit of defend and then a shift. I think that's 100% the way to go here, and I don't even think I need to explain why. We are taking 8 more damage here. Look, we're taking a lot of damage. Like, I'm gonna be the first time we're taking a lot of damage, and right now we're about to take even more damage. Now I'm thinking I should have used the speed potion there, because I might just die here. I'm gonna be very close. Yeah, we actually... This infinite vulnerable we kept getting put on us is actually becoming a massive problem. Who would have thought? So bomb... I mean, the bomb does how much? 30 damage? Yeah, so you're already dead. So he's dead. So let's go like this. And then let's go like this. I think you use this. And then you use this. And then you use this. I'm just going to go for as much defense as I can here, because the vulnerable is about to go off anyway. And the bomb was going to kill him anyway. So I was just in the point like, okay, I need to not get vulnerable again. So that's what I was focusing on there. Yeah, these shivs were definitely the right choice. They're definitely making a big impact in the deck and what the deck is doing. So very happy. And still having these bandages that we can play for free is a great thing. Getting rid of normality right off the bat, that feels good. There's still another bandage in this deck. You know, we could technically delay now because we have the right kind of deck for that. You know, it is there. We just need to draw the normality. So I will use one shiv. Why do I get 3 strength? Oh, Red Skull. Interesting. I mean, no, lightning will come. So we need to try and delay for that other bandage. But I'd love to get the other bandage before I move on. It hasn't happened yet, but we can delay again. We have one more turn to get the bandage spell. Give me bandage, give me bandage. You did not give me bandage. You were very cool game. Okay, so we can get the bandage spell, unfortunately. So a little bit bad for us in the HP region. A boot sequence is tempting, very tempting. I think I'm actually gonna take it. I think I'm gonna do one elite in this fall just to play it safe because of what happened yesterday. I'm just a little bit like a little scared right now. I'm just a little bit in this more scared gamer right now. Yesterday was an extremely and humbling is not even the correct word because it wasn't humbling. It was just horrible. It was just a horrible gaming experience, and I would never wish it on anyone playing Slay the Spire. That's how bad it was. It was so bad that I would never ever want to subject someone to the horrors and agony that I experienced. Now I played the last card there just for the Mirrored Edge proc. I really wanted that. So I've got a couple of problems now. Mainly one of the bigger problems I have is that I would love to play the I would like to upgrade Mirrored Edge in my opening hand, but I only have 3 energy. I feel like I've just been not getting any energy cards. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the energies have been a bit lacking these days, these last couple of days. Like just not getting any energy relics. We lost them more, I don't know when. I'm probably bought stuff that I can't remember doing, so one more play. I'm gonna go for the defend play just in case. It's okay. I knew the bomb would kill him, but I just have to be safe, I guess. Like I said, like you have an experience in life sometimes that happens. For me, for instance, it was yesterday's Slay the Spire run, and it changes your entire outlook on everything. Like everything you thought you knew or you thought you understood about the game, you suddenly feel like you don't understand or don't know anymore. And you kind of just feel like everything's changed, you know. You see now, Whittled Horse is now starting to look very good. So I'm going to upgrade the after image, even though I know that's very risky. I'm going to do it anyway and hope that it's the right play. Ooh, this plant boy is a problem. This plant boy is a super problem, but we got kind of lucky here. I think I'm just going to go for that 11 damage backstab, but that feels really good. And I'm also going to... Okay, I'll wait one turn before I pop this, because these Liquid Thorns is very good against this guy. Yeah, I'm popping the Liquid Thorns, and I'm also popping the Dex Potion, and I'm popping the that. And then I'll go for this strike into the strike. Yeah, because it does more damage than the other ones. We are taking a little damage here. We're going to lose one of our plate armors. That's okay. I had a feeling that was going to happen, so I'm not worried. I will definitely start with a little bit of that bandage up action into that shiv action. I'm going to go for that Metallicize action to that charge battery action into that all lightning action. I think that's beautiful. Absolutely perfect. We take no damage. We healed up a little bit. He took a ton of damage, and we're just in a great place right now. So a little bit of that strike action, a little bit of that action, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Beautiful. Really fine. We're absolutely fine here. We will not die here. We will also not take any damage. So completely okay with that. This is a good deck. We're in a good place. He's going to kill himself on his spikes, on my spikes. It's just beautiful. Perfect play. It looks like you'd think Blade Dance, right? Because of Panache. I think we actually want to consider upgrading Panache or the bomb right now. Oh, another Metallicize. I'm actually going to upgrade the last Metallicize. I think that one extra Metallicize block doesn't ever go away. I think it'd be worth a lot. Off damage. Why? Oh, Pommel's checking in my opening hand because I fucking put it in my opening hand. Obviously, I'm a fool. I kind of forgot about that. I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to tell you, I actually forgot about that. So, I'm going to crystallize. I'm going to pop the speed potion and the leap, and I'm going to use one shot. So we're getting 30 block. It's not enough to not... It is enough to not take damage. I take it back. We will not take damage. It's perfect technically. Still intact, baby. Go for the bomb into the Metallicize play, right? Yeah, into the Metallicize, but I think it should give us more than enough defense, so we should be fine. Yeah, we're still fine via block right now, but this guy's gonna start debuffing us. We're gonna start getting a lot of things done to us that we do not want done to us. Let me put it that way. And I'm a little bit worried about the consequences that it's gonna have on us in this run. But so close we did so far. Actually, beautiful. That was very nice. So we're gonna get all the statuses thrown on us now, all 90,000 of them. Boom, 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 boom. All the statuses. A little bit of that metallicize action, into a little bit of that shiv action, into a little bit of that blade dance action, a little bit of bandage up action. Maybe that was a mistake. Okay, and we got more now. Fluff it up another block. I really need panache to shop before this, please. You took a little too long to shop panache. I'm just gonna point that out a little bit. There's the panache, finally. Spot weakness also showing up at a time we definitely want to see it. I was hoping to kind of get rid of the what's the call it there, but it didn't happen. It's okay. That's okay. It's 100% fine. Whatever. Ooh, you summon and you're attacking. Now that's a lot of damage that I was kind of hoping to avoid. So a little bit of a problem. Okay, so that's all we can do now. So now we have to think. Oh, I mean, it's not actually think. You just go like this, into this, right? And that's the best you can do, and you just hope to survive. Being vulnerable here, big deal. Making me tank a lot of damage. I'm very close to death now. Bit of a bad situation. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ooh, normality. Now, normality is definitely doing me dirty. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we do a ton of damage with little holes. So if we plan this right, we could actually come at the top. So we have 8 plus 8. We have 16 block right now. So we do need to block. Block is one. So I think what you do is you start by taking out one guy. One guy down. Okay. Now we need to look. We've got 16, 17 block. He's 24. And then lightning. And we should take 0 damage. So as you can see, normality there, big deal. Really fucking up the deck. Really hurting us big time. Big time hurt there on that normality play. But it's okay. He might attack next turn, so let's keep the go for the eyes. And you know, shiv it up, strike it up. Start getting that damage down, baby. Start getting that damage down. Ooh, summoning again was a little bit of a problem. Okay, so we are going to weaken him right off the bat. I think that's the right play. We're going to spot because maybe we should have done that the opposite order. Who knows? I'm actually going to go for all the damage first, and then I'm going to go for the pommel, and just in case we got normality. I mean, the chances were low we drew into normality, but the chance was still there. And if the chance is there for normality, that's all I need to see to know that that's not what I'm after. You know, I just see the word normality, and I already know. I'm like, you know what? I don't need it. I'm keeping the boot sequence. I don't think I want to get rid of it just yet. I know there's a lot more scary stuff coming up. I'm more worried about the scary stuff than I am about the non-scary stuff. So this should take you out. This should take you out. And I can play this better. You should remember the panache plays. Definitely plays a lot better. Now, he's still buffing, which is really good for us. I'm going to straight up kill you with this. I'm going to lower your attack a little bit. I'm going to leap as well, and I'm just going to strike. Now, we are going to probably take a little bit of damage here because of the decay. Nope, never mind. So we're actually in a great place right now. I'm feeling very confident. I feel like we got a good chance of winning this. Pretty much guaranteed to win it, so we're really not worried about it at all now. So we definitely got something going here in the deck department. We have a good deck. Our biggest fear now is just our straight off max HP. It's a bit on the low side. Offing is super tempting, but I think I'm going to take bullet time. Transform 3 cards. We could transform a normality. I'm going to take Astral, but I want to transform 3 cards. I want to transform the normality into something that doesn't hurt me as much. And what is there anything here that we like when we see it, we're like, that's not very good. You know? I mean, this arm, kind of. Flechettes. Flechettes definitely a card we don't care about at all. Bandage we could maybe get rid of. Battle Trance potentially. Discovery is not that great, but it's okay. It's not too bad. Maybe just get rid of basic strike. So we got a new curse put in, which was the clumsy, which is great. That's amazing. Sneak strike and berserk. Now these both suck, but you know, we just don't play them, then problem solved. Time Lord, that's kind of good. I think we can race him. I think I can potentially race the Time Lord. And by race I mean play super slow by playing very little cards. He doesn't get many upgrades, and I block indefinitely. That's my plan. One elite's here. And the second elite there. So it's only one path, there's 2 elites, and that's this path or this path. Either of these 2 paths. There's no shops near this. I'm going to take the zigzaggy path. It looks nice, it looks fine, I'm going to take it. So our starting turn seems to be pretty much set now. A little bit of a disappointment maybe. Ooh, that was unlucky. Maybe I shouldn't draw with Pummel. I think putting Pummel on my opening hand with Bottle Flame ended up being a big mistake. Obviously, I had no way of knowing at the time it was going to be a big mistake, but you know, it was a big mistake, so probably need to own up to it. So I'm about to tank a lot of damage here. Enough damage to actually potentially be in a really scary place. So this is a little bit worrying. I am now officially a little bit worried. I wouldn't tell us action. Gotta go for a little bit of that shiv action. Feels good. Let's go for discovery. See what we get. Barricade. I mean, I can barricade. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I'll do it. And I'll use a little bit of a leap action. So we're gonna definitely take some damage here. Actually, not. I'm gonna get to do a little bit of barricade. So that's actually not bad. So this deck could definitely do with a barricade, as you are seeing. Definitely not a bad option. We can definitely keep it in mind. Maybe, I'm not saying build around it, but just keep it in mind when we use it. So the bomb is coming in. It should take out 2, but then the middle guy... Oh, it didn't take out the back guy. Kind of a problem. There's our Panache finally. I feel like you took a little bit too long to shop my boy Panache boy. But you know what? I'm going to forgive you today because I'm a nice guy. What can I say? Okay. I got to play 2 more cards. So I'm going to play Crystallize, and then I'm going to play this off. Panache should... Oh, Panache not killed. Miscalculated because of the defense. That's fine. We got so much block at this point that I don't see us ever taking damage again. So I'm not worried at all about this, honestly. I think I've actually built a very good system here. I've got like a good system of just everything. So I'm not worried about this at all. All I'm worried about right now, honestly, all I'm worried about is just dying before I get going. If I can just get going, I'll win. Then it's not a problem. But if I don't get going, I'm just going to lose before that. Skim is good. Piercing is also good. Piercing has only 1 turn. This is not actually bad. Good. Slice is not that good. I think the same as Skid. I like the card draw. Continue. Lose a card. Charge battery is the one we'll lose. It sucks because I like that extra energy, but we can't lose the other 2. They're just way too important for us. Just straight up right off the bat. Just way too important. So we can't play Sneaky Strike. This is like, once again, like I said, I think Water of Flame was the wrong choice, but at that time it was the best choice. So, you know, obviously there was 0 way for me to know that it would have been the wrong choice. How could I, you know, how could I? It's literally impossible. Because at that point it could have gone literally either way. So I'm actually going to bomb here. Bomb is scary because his bomb will go off before my bomb. So, that's something to keep in mind. But it's not like 10 damage is not a lot to do in 1 turn. And as I said, 10 damage is not a lot to do in 1 turn. So I was pretty convinced we'd get that anyway. So I feel very confident right now. I just feel really good now. I feel like give me 1 or 2 HP Relics game and I'll take this all the way home, maybe. All the way home. All the way to Victory Land. Now yes, you might be asking, is Victory Land a place? Yes it is. Yes it is. Not only is a Victory Land a place, it's my actual favorite place. I did take damage there, but I kind of got it back all immediately and then we can kill him. So beautiful. Gonna take that decay damage. It's fine. Interesting. Hologram is tempting. Steam Bear is also tempting. Flex is also very tempting. But I think all in all, none of them are tempting. So I will fight for Relic. Thank you very much. This guy's a scary guy. Not gonna lie to you. Especially since my first turn is, as I've mentioned many times before, not the greatest. I got more. Do not have more than that block. Actually, I will have more than that block. Good like that. Yeah, the bullet time was maybe actually good. Maybe good, maybe bad. We'll never really know. But all I know is we need to start missioning. Like at some point, we actually have to start moving. We need to moving. Now, not getting to play Panache. It was a little bit unlucky, but we're still okay in the block department. I think we got a battle concept. Okay, this is where we go. Like this is where we gotta go ham, baby. We gotta go ham. This is where we gotta go all in for the glory plays. There's our Panache play. Beautiful. Now, I don't think I want a Berserk here. I'm just gonna say it right off the bat. I don't think Berserking there was the right choice, so I'm not gonna do it. And sure, but this guy's getting very strong, very scary quickly, and it's getting very, very scary. I'll be the first to admit, but I'm pretty sure that's why we got the Panache plays, baby. That's why we got the Panache plays. Beautiful. So we are going to start taking damage soon. Very, very soon. We want to kill this guy in the back off as soon as we can now. Because now he's starting to reach the point where he's actually becoming a problem, you know. Where he's like, oh no. We actually care about this guy and what he does now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, lots of incoming damage. As I suspected, but this should be more than enough to kill him. I'm hoping. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I could shiv there, so, but it doesn't matter. Bomb will kill us. Bomb? Bomb, weren't you supposed to go off bomb? I'm gonna use this, I can't use this. I wanted to use this cover anyway to look for bandage or something, but it didn't work out. Champion Bolt. A thing I never really understood. Whenever you apply vulnerable, apply weak. That's actually pretty good. We don't apply that much vulnerable, it's actually pretty good. Limit Break, I think is the right choice. I'm gonna take it. But I don't know. So we gotta fight this guy, then we gotta fight Elite right after, and that scares me. I will be the absolute first to admit that scares the shit out of me, but it is what it is. Because, I mean, both, let's be honest, ooh, misplayed that big time. Let's be honest, both of those guys are very scary for us. I need to upgrade bullet time, okay. At least we know. Now we know we need to upgrade bullet time, that's good. As I say, knowing is half the battle. Give me... Last snipe, I think is better. Shove it up and then use this. There we go. I think that was okay. It wasn't the greatest turn ever, but it was okay. Not sure if Noxious Fumes was the better option, but it's what I chose to do. Something like this. I don't know why I did like that. I just did. It really didn't matter, but we got the panache play up anyway. Yeah, the biggest fear we have right now is just our max HP is so low that we take way too much damage from enemies, and our block isn't super good right now. I mean, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, it's just not super good, so that's kind of a big deal. Gain 2 1, I'll gain 2 1 more, that's fine. Also, I'll use vision, I don't know if it'll work, but I'll test it. Hey, got me a panache play, worth it. So I'm vulnerable for turn. Oh my goodness, I made a critical error. Can I go back in time and change this decision, please? We need a card that gives us weaken. None of those give weaken. This is really bad. I'm going to set a soul here. So I did that for the extra block, but I did not expect him to hit for 43. I mean, I knew I was going to take a hit because I obviously gambled by going for the... making myself vulnerable play, but I wanted the extra energy, but damn son, I did honestly not expect a 43 damage attack to come out, so you know what, congratulations guy, you got me. A little bit of balance up action, a little bit of that shiv action. How much is this? That's a million damage? Okay. That does look to me like a million damage. What do you guys think? Does that look like a million damage too? I think it is a million damage too. Okay, so we need to kill this guy soon, because now we're getting to a point where we're not safe anymore. So he needs to kind of die like today, please. That would be great for a shuriken. We could really use a shuriken right about now. Shuriken would be a great game. So now we're in an awkward situation because we want to upgrade a lot of cards. Like a lot of cards in our deck want to get upgraded. This is a scary fight. This is a very scary fight. Panache first, after image, then infinite blades, then one of these, and then a boot sequence. I think that's the absolute best we could play it, and we're still going to take damage for it. Not much we can do about that, but that was actually kind of okay. It was kind of okay. Now we just need to make a decision. Like, do we care about the berserk play here? Honestly, I think we don't, but I'm considering it. Definitely considering it. This weekend you put 2 turns because you're going to live the longest anyway. I think I'm going to skip for the berserk. I don't think I can afford to get vulnerable against these two. I could just die if I do. So we didn't take damage there. That's a huge development for us. Absolutely almost critical if you wanted to put it that way. I mean, blocking seems super tempting, right? But damage, 25 damage also seems pretty tempting. And we could disarm you, metallicize, and then block. Like, we could do some damage and also mitigate some damage. I don't know. But right now we're starting to lose the race here. The damage race against these two. So we need to actually start killing some people. Some people need to start dying. Like, this is kind of a big deal now. It's actually starting to become a big deal. Where some people actually just really need to start dying. And we just kind of aren't killing people right now. And it's kind of a big deal. Like, we're taking so much damage now. We could actually die in this fight. Which would be very sad. I would be very sad if that happened. But I'm going to try my best to not let that happen. That helps a lot right off the bat. Now, one of them, way less intimidating. Right off the bat. Just having one of them, a lot less intimidating. Still scary, but still less intimidating. Which is a very important factor for me. Now, damage-wise, I have 8, I have 16. So I definitely need to consider a block. I think Ball Lightning into a defend is the right play. It's not the greatest play, but I think it was the only play we took where we didn't tank too much. And we are taking 2. This guy's getting very strong really quickly, and we want to kill him as soon as we can. But it's kind of hard. Like, I mean, how do I kill someone that I just really can't hit? You know what I'm saying? It's just the situation. He's on 1. Okay, I didn't take damage. Oh, him being weakened was critical. I think I might have potentially been in a very scary position if he had not had what he had on him. I think Shrug It Off is 100% the right choice. And it's time to upgrade a card. And the question is what card? There's so many good cards. Now, Limit Break seems tempting. I think making Bullet Time costs 2 is maybe the right play, because we get a skim and a bullet time together, we can draw 4 cards and then make them all free, and then we have many more cards to play. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Do you feel what I'm putting down here? I think you're wrong. That's a lot of incoming damage, and we're taking quite a bit. Yeah. As I said, we're in a scary place now, guys. So there is that bullet time play, and we get to go shrug it off now, which we couldn't have done usually, and then bullet time, which is beautiful. That bullet time is absolutely 100% critical. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We have a 3 card potion draw. Let's keep that in mind. That might become a very necessary in the future. So I'm gonna start off with a little bit of that cloak and dagger action. Then I'm gonna skim. Just really hoping for my boy Panache to show up. It unfortunately didn't, but that's okay. You know, it is what it is. Let's make some copies of Bash, I guess. I mean, it really doesn't matter what to make copies of at this point. I'm gonna go for the discovery play and let's get a blade dance going. Yeah, blade dance, get some shifts. Beautiful. No reason to get vulnerable, no need. So of course the biggest problem we have with this deck, obviously 100% without a doubt, and I don't think I need to even say it, but I will say it anyway, is the fact that we just have a very big problem in the damage department. Our damage department is basically non-existent. And it takes too long to kill anything. And because it takes too long to kill anything, it does kind of put us in this awkward position where we're like, okay, we're not really killing anybody. And this is a big problem, but... Oh, I was 1 away from my Panache play. Oopsie. I'm going to take some damage here. Actually, I'm not going to take any damage anymore. That's actually kind of great, because now I can just get the Panache play now. Boom. You won what? Okay. I was going to say, you won what? You mother effer, and then the game was like, don't worry, bruh. Don't worry, I got you. Cow chips was tempting. Molten eggs, super good, but super bad at the same time. Question mark? No. I'm so scared to fight an elite in 36 HP. I'm so terrified to fight an elite in 36 HP. I'm gonna do it anyway. If it's the head, we could be fine. Actually, we're too slow for the head. Fuck. If it's the head, we might just die. I take it back. I was going to say if it was the head, we could be fine, but it's actually the opposite. If it's the head, we're actually in a very bad place, because our deck is just way too slow to fight the head. That's just what it is. So there's the bullet time. We can't draw any more cards. It's a very important thing to remember. So let's start with the bullet time. Now we got choice to make. I'm in a limit break right at the bat. Me, I'm only getting a little bit of extra damage out of it, but I think it's definitely the right choice here. So. That was good damage. I mean, that's good damage for 1 turn. If we can get 1 or 2 more turns like that, we should be in an okay place. So let's hope for more of those. As soon as I'm actually going to berserk myself right now. I'm going to try and get that out as soon as I can and hope for the potential at him not attacking next turn. He's probably going to attack next turn, but maybe he doesn't. If he doesn't attack next turn, we're in a great place. If he does attack, we're in a little bit of a bad place. He didn't attack. We should be 100% absolutely fine now. This is just really good. Just a nice turn for just a lot of free damage, baby. Love it. So I've done like 200 already. Got 2 turns left before he does his stupid shit. I'm not vulnerable anymore. That's a big deal. Panache is 100% a no-brainer. Crystallize is a no-brainer. You go for that shrug it off. It's a no-brainer once again. A little bit of that's no-brainer. And you just start striking, baby. Striking all day long. And we should be fine for 2 or 3 more turns. But after that, we're going to be in a scary place. So we actually do need to start working towards the kill soon, I think. And as you can see right now, our biggest problem is we just don't really have the damage. So I'm actually going to pop the potion now. That's unlucky. And that's unlucky. That's very unlucky, Jaws. Okay, so now he's going to start hitting like a truck. Like an actual truck. A truck that we did not want anything to do with. So we want to start trying to do as much damage as we can do now too, because he's going to get to a point where he's just going to be hitting us way too hard, way too quickly, baby. And I'm not going to lie to you, my deck right now is not the type of deck that can sustain this type of aggression from this man. And that was a beautiful turn for us. Lots of damage done. We haven't taken any damage yet. We can kill him next turn, which is kind of likely. We should be fine. We'll start with the skim. We'll go for the bandage up. We'll go for the impervious. Go for that shiver up. That battle trance action. A little bit of that bash action. You end with a pommel strike action. Beautiful. Beautiful. Juicer Bracelet, a card that I don't think we care about, but you don't know. Who knows? Hologram is very tempting. Very tempting. But I mean, let's think about it. Are we going to want Hologram against the Awakened one? And of course, when I say the Awakened one, I do of course mean our boy, the Time Lord. It's 5 block, it's okay. I think the poison is super good. I think none of these, just get them all, honestly. I was contemplating all of them, and then I was like, I went from being, I'm going to play all of them, to, okay, I'm actually going to play none of them. It's kind of a very interesting situation how that happened. It went from being like one type of play to complete different play. Now, I want to point out, we are very low on HP right now. This is a big deal, in case you guys were not paying attention. It's a very big deal, by the way. Because we are, unfortunately, something I hate to have to admit, but something I do have to admit nonetheless. We are unfortunately in a position where we could simply just die to the Awakened one in one shot. Not the Awakened one, the Time Lord. The Time Lord could actually one-shot us. So this run, as you can tell, it's a really hard, and we knew it was a hard one when we came into this. We looked at the daily scores, we're like, okay, these scores are very, very low. Top 20 has less than 1,000 score, which is like, it never happens. So you know something's wrong when you see stuff like that. And I can actually go for that shit. But yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. He actually just died. Oh, block person is kind of good. Finisher. Interesting. I think we could make that work. No! This was not someone I had any intention to fight, game. Absolutely zero intention to fight this good sir. This is really bad for us. Pommel. Bullet time. Panache. Crystallize. Leap. Disarm. Shiver up and okay, we have somehow survived 2 turns without taking damage. This guy can literally kill us in 1 turn. Literally. I'm not even being figurative. I'm being literal. On 1 very unlucky turn, he could just end our entire run right off the bat. I wanted that extra letter open to play there. Oh man, we are not safe right now. That's all I'm gonna tell you guys right off the bat is we are not safe. Right now in this run that we are currently doing, we are not safe, boys. Okay, so we have 19, so just hit him for 7 and then we have more than enough luck. Beautiful. What's that thing? Oh, the decay. The decay. We didn't take damage from what I'm gonna call absolute pure luck, but it was so easy for us to take damage there. Oh, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. That poison could matter, I guess. I don't know. We just gotta try and get all the damage we can get now. Yeah, oh my word, we actually did it. Oh, what a scary, 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 scary situation we found ourselves in there. Wasn't that scary, guys? I like Headbutt. I think Headbutt's really good for us. Now we just need to get the best relics in the game. So, fucking good relic. Mayhem. Play the top card of your draw. That could be bad because of how the Time Lord actually works. Heavy Blade could be good if we commit to upgrading Limit Break. So let's go Heavy Blade and card removal services. I think we actually wanted card removal, and we have to card removal very specifically now. Like, what card is really bad for us? The Disarm kind of is, but it's not that horrible. Basic Strike is kind of bad, but it's not that horrible either. I think like everything in the deck is kind of okay. Is the problem I'm having right now. I'm just so annoyed because we're spending so much money and I can't buy anything with it. I think Dodge and Roll's fine. It's not even good enough. That's the problem. Dodge and Roll just isn't good enough for what I need to do. I'll just buy the last 2 relics and then, you know, give me the Dex potion. I might need it. And yeah, let's just leave. Like, honestly, I don't see anything else so far. Look, I have to make a choice now, and it's a very, very difficult choice. I need to A, upgrade Panache, or B, upgrade Limit Break. And I think I'm gonna upgrade Limit Break because I think Headbutt Limit Break, there's the potential to abuse that to get a victory. That's honestly what I feel at the moment. I mean, I have no way of knowing, obviously, if I am correct or not, but that's what I feel right now. Okay, block-wise, are we taking damage? No, ain't so. So far, so good. 4 cards played, not a lot. It's really good for us. I think you Battle Chance. Shrug it off. That's 6 cards played. Let's keep them out. And then all of these just don't feel good enough to go for damage. So I'm actually just going to end the turn here, I think. Like, just looking at this, none of this feels good enough to go for the damage attacks. Like, there's very specific things I kind of want to play here. Like, this is a turn where we obviously need to go full in, so panache. This, obviously. We are vulnerable, that's a big deal. So 39, we have 29, we have 38 right now. We are one block short. One block short, but if we play a card, we'll get the one block, because I'm going to do it. But he's also going to get very closer to getting a strength upgrade, which is a big problem for us. One less card draw, kind of a problem. I think you go for the... this is interesting. I think you go for the crystallize. And then you go for the defend. I think that's the play. He gets his strength up. It's kind of a problem. We haven't really done any damage to him. It's 42. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. That's scary. Oxygen is fine. Satisfies is fine. Limit break is fine. Let's chop a block. Okay, so we're not dead yet. But we lost our perfect and we're very close to dying. So I'm worried. Okay, this is where we start pulling it back a little bit. Boom, boom. And I'm actually going to do something really weird here. I'm going to go bandage up and then doppel. That's what I'm going to do here. And that's a little bit weird because, you know, I don't really get that much done, but I think it's the right play. 30 incoming damage. Well, that's just too much. To go for the eyes, obviously. Got to make that less. I think now's bomb time. How much block do we have? We have 20 block right now. He's doing 21. So I need to do one more attack. We can do two more plays. I'm going to go for pommel strike. This is awkward. None of this does enough damage. So all of this is just kind of bad. I'll just leave just to be safe, I guess. But he gets another upgrade in strength. That's a problem. We're not really getting ahead of the curve right now. So I'm actually going to... But he heals it up. That's the problem. Oh, what a bad turn. Straight up, just like the worst turn I think I could have possibly gotten this issue. I mean, Clumsy's going to go away. That's great and all, but I think it's time to poison him. I think let's get the poison in there. It's going very slow right now. Very, very slow. We are truly, and I'm not even being over exaggerative, we are truly in a position where we could just beautifully get one shot by him. I think Intimidate is the right play. I guess you Sneaker Strike for some damage. Shift for some damage. Shift for some damage. Just 8 turns. Gives us 4 turns next turn. I'm not going to play the Berserk right now. I can't afford to. We lost our perfect, but right now I don't care. I literally don't care about the perfect. I straight up, I mean, I'll play one card and I'll end my turn. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I straight up care about, the only thing I care about right now is just not dying to him. So that's all I care about right now. So it's all about the defense play here. I think so. You go like this. 1625. That is like a billion damage. And you play last defense. I think you had to go full defense. Now he's getting super strong. It's getting very scary. But we are waiting for our limit breaks to start coming through. When our limit breaks start coming through, we're also going to start getting strong. So that's card number 1. Shrug it off. Give me limit break. No limit break. Okay. This is damaged territory now. Even though it's going to take a lot of our turns, this is damaged territory. Let's rig up for damage, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good damage turn. He's going to heal next turn, which is good and bad. It's good because he's going to heal. There's no point to attack. It's good because he's going to heal himself, so we're not going to take damage. But it's bad because he takes the poison off, which is really bad for us. So I think you got to bash for the weakness. I cared about the weakness there, by the way. A pommel. Oh, beautiful free shrug it. That shrug it was so important. And we get one more play, so boom. Beautiful. He gets the strength up. It's fine. We're not taking any damage yet. Poison's going to slowly start doing its thing. There's our limit break. That's our boy. That's the boy I'm waiting for. The limit break boy. Now all we want to do is just see like 2 more limit breaks and we could be in a fine position. That's a lot of damage. 48 damage right off the bat. You know, it's definitely an amount of damage to worry about. So I'm going to start with a little bit of that defend action. I think that's the right play. I'm going to go for that. This does 30 damage. 48. What do I have? I do not have enough. So I want to play as many cards as I can here. So I'm going to go like this. Like this. Like this. I wanted to get as much defense as I could. So I didn't get one shot at it. Because I'm honestly in a position where I could just get one shot at it. Like straight up. Like it could just happen that if a bad turn arises, we get one shot and lose the one. Rage is fine. It kind of works for us. So we can play 2 more attacks. So strike into shift. He's gonna get a strength up, but we got a lot of block out of that. So I hope it's enough. We're gonna take damage. We're still alive. We have 5 HP. Okay. So if we do not kill him here, we die. Is that I understand correctly? Actually, we don't die. Fuck him. I'm not gonna die. I refuse. I refuse to lose this fucking daily. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very long daily. Intense long. I don't think our score will be too high. 914. Okay, I think it's top 100 at least. Very difficult daily. Very. I understand why the scores are so low. Today's daily was insanely hard, but with a little bit of focus and a little bit of taking things one step at a time, we found ourselves in an okay place to go 30 seconds. So 7 hours left. That's a pretty accurate score, I'd say. I don't think it's going to change too much, but oh, what a daily. 1 hour and 7 minute long daily. Just a tough one. Lots of thinking involved, lots of planning involved, lots of everything. So very difficult daily. I'm up in top 100 doesn't even hit the top 20, doesn't even hit the top 1,000 points, literally. It's insane. 32nd place, I'm perfectly acceptable with that. That's 2-2 for the month. After yesterday, man. After yesterday, I'm just happy to win a day. Honestly, yesterday's daily was the most painful experience I've ever had in this game of Slay the Spire. Today's day was super fun. Was really hard. Lots of planning, lots of thinking, lots of hard work to win today's daily, but super fun nonetheless. So just very happy that we did win and top 100. So that's very good. Place 32nd, not too bad. A little bit disappointed. I would have really liked over 1,000 points. You know, I don't know what we needed to still do to get that, but it is what it is. For now, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it super much considering I did not release a video yesterday, and it means a lot. Please subscribe, please like, please comment, do all this stuff, and I will see you all tomorrow with another Slay the Spire Daily.